have a whole host of tips and advice that I could give, but I'm just going to compress them all, try to mix them all up, mix and blend them, squish them into 5. The 5 of the top tips, I think. There's not only 5 tips, but these are my 5 top tips, or else this video is going to be an hour, 2 hours long. So I'm going to compress and compact all the tips into this short video, so keep watching. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is for the single moms, the single dads who about to be in a relationship. Do you really have to tell your child? Is there a right time to tell your child? What if they've got a child and you've got a child and y'all all coming together? What happens? Keep watching. Right, so this is a video that has been highly requested from a number of people, and I'm aware a lot of people are going through this in today's society. There are a lot of single parents out there who end up dating again. Now the relationship is serious. What do you do? How do you tell your child? Okay, so first of all, if you're looking for the answer of when to tell your child, I'm sorry, I can't help you there. Why? Because only you know the right time to tell your child. Only you can decide when is the suitable time to introduce someone to your child. I can't give you that answer. However, before you tell your child, there are certain steps that need to be put in place. Number 1, you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan in place. Do not just expect one day, wake up and say, yep, I'm introducing this guy to my children and that's it. No. Have a plan in place. Why? Because it is going to be a very difficult situation if your child does not respond well. There are some children that require no introduction and things just go perfectly well, but that's not the case for everyone. So this is for the everyone. First things first. What you want to do is you want to bring your child along with the process. Don't let it just appear to your child like all of a sudden, my mom's got a man or a husband now and my life has turned upside down, everything's changing. Do not let it be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. If you bring your child along with the process as it's going, the chances that your child will respond much more positively are way higher. Perhaps in the dating process, you begin by bringing this person around your child, not necessarily telling your child that this is my man and he gonna be your daddy soon. No. But just bring that person around your child, allow them to get to know one another, create a bond. That is key. That is key. Okay, so I'm going to give 5 tips on how best to blend a family. Whether it be a step family or an integrated family with 2 families coming together to form one. This video is for you. Number 1, make a plan. Make a plan and bring everyone on board of your plan. Whoever you can use at your disposal, use them. If, for example, your child spends a lot of time with their grandparents, use them. Children are very easily manipulated. You can speak to your parents and tell them, this is my man and I'm thinking of introducing them to my child. Maybe have a conversation with them about something, because the chances are your child might not feel comfortable opening up to you about how they really feel about your partner. They may not feel comfortable enough to express themselves to you. So allow your child to be able to speak to other people in the family, uncles, aunties, grandparents, whoever it may be. Bring them on board of your plan. Let everyone know your plan, including your baby daddy. Because you know, once you tell your child, you're telling the world. Make sure you have thought things through. English. Make sure you have thought things through in its entirety. Make sure it's at the right time for you and your child, not just you. It's not just about you, it's also about your child. Tip number 2, be patient. The chances of your child falling in love with your partner from day one is unlikely. It's unlikely, right? relationships get formed. They don't just happen overnight. So you can't expect your child all of a sudden just to love this person because you love them. It doesn't work that way. You need to be very, very patient, especially for older children who are more aware of the process, who might have a relationship with their dad, or if it's the other way around, their mum. Make sure you are patient and understanding of what your child is going through. It's a new experience for them, a change for them that they might not have wanted, but is now being thrust on them. So be as patient as possible, because there's going to be a whole host of emotions and you got to deal with it regardless. So you might as well just be patient. Tip number 3, communication. Communication is key. Communication is so key in this area. It's very, very, very important. I cannot stress how important it is for you to have an open line of communication with your child during this period of their life. They should be able to express themselves freely to you. However, I know how a lot of African homes are set up and the chances are slim. Look for the signs. You will see the signs if your child is unhappy. Pick up on any changes in your child's behavior, mood, temperament. These are the ways that your child may display how they are feeling, even if they're unable to express it to you directly. These are the things that you can look out for. So if you see any changes in your child's behavior, it's possible that they might be feeling a bit somehow about this. Just be there for your child. Try to understand how your child is seeing this. Try to look at things from your child's point of view. Everything used to be all rosy and perfect. Now all of a sudden my life is upside down. Some guys in my house telling me what to do. Don't get to have lions in mommy's bed anymore. He's eating all my snacks. All these things are what goes through a child's mind. So you need to just take a step back, think about it from your child's point of view, and then go from there. Just communicate with your child in a way you know best, and allow your child to tell you how they really feel about it. This does not mean your child should come and tell you, hey, I don't like that man, and that's the end. No, this is not what I'm saying. I'm not expecting you to tolerate rubbish from your child, really. All I'm saying is just allow your child to share their feelings with you and find a way together to work on that and tackle it. That doesn't mean taking the person out of the picture, because that might not be possible. However, come up with a goal that you and your partner agree on in order to, achieve the shared goal that you both have of creating the perfect family. So tip number 4 is make sure you guys are on the same page. You and your partner need to be on the same page. You need to discuss things beforehand. Discipline. Discuss it beforehand. Don't let someone come into your house all of a sudden. This one is whacking up your child when you don't beat your child. This one is saying these type of things that you don't say to your child, or disciplining them in a way that you do not like. It's going to cause further problems for both you and the child, and it's just not necessary. If you discuss your expectations beforehand, before you get into that situation, discuss with your partner, this is the way we used to do things. Is there a way that we can do it together? Or maybe your partner has a totally different view on discipline from you. That's fine. You just need to come up with a shared way of disciplining your child, because really and truly, everyone has that one parent that's kind of strict, and then the other parent that they go to when they know that one's going to say no. It's inevitable. However, there's levels to it, and you don't want to open the door to disrespect, because the line starts getting blurry, and it's easy to begin disrespecting your parent's new partner. You do not want to even go down that road. So make sure you both know what's expected of each of you and each of your children. If you both have children, make sure both parties know what's expected of them. Tip number 5 is a follow-on from the previous one. Respect. You need to respect each other. Don't know why I'm clapping like some American girl. but y'all need to respect each other. You need to have respect for your child. You need to have respect for your partner. Your partner needs to have respect for your child. Your child needs to have respect for your partner. Everybody needs to be shown some respect up in their house. I'm going to stress the importance of respecting your partner, because number one, your child is watching everything you're doing. You are the role model for your child, and your child will imitate the behavior they see you displaying towards your partner. 2, your child under no circumstances should be allowed to respect your partner, regardless of how they feel. Understandable, they will be feeling all sorts of emotions, feelings of guilt if they're still in contact with their biological parent. They may have feelings of anger towards this change. They may have feelings of sadness because things aren't how they used to be. All types of emotions. The expression of that can come across disrespectful. You want to shut that down on every level. It is not, do not tolerate it, because the minute you begin tolerating that, it's very difficult for your child to undo all the disrespect that they've been piling up, getting rude. Then all of a sudden you think just because you and your partner are now married, your child is going to begin respecting them. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. So respect your child's space. If they need space and time to, take it all in, that, okay, things are changing around here, it's a big transition. So if your child needs time and space to fully comprehend things, give them that space. Give them that space, because there's nothing worse than not being ready for something and someone is shoving it down your throat. Yes, I said put time aside for your partner to bond with your child, one-on-one sessions. However, do not bombard your child with, you need to like this person, and force it down their throat, because it's just going to do the opposite. If your child is old enough to know how to express themselves, this is probably where the disrespect will come in. If you are forcing your child and pressurizing your child to form a relationship that's not there yet, your child is going to be saying, get off my back. Yeah,
Got
so
it?
give your child space. Give your child space to breathe. Give your child space to understand what's going on. Now, this is a bonus tip for our blended families who maybe dad has a child, mum has a child, you've come together and now it's a new family. Your child still needs space, okay? So make sure that within this new construct of the family, if you can recreate your child's old environment within this new environment, that would be very beneficial to your child. They may have come from having their own room in a different house to now having to share a room with a next child that they might not even like. Within that room, allow your child their own space. Allow them to decorate it however they like, or put their own things that used to be in their other room, allow them to put that in their new room, so they feel like they still have somewhere they can call their own. Something hasn't changed. They have their safe haven almost. They have a place where they can go to that recreates how life used to be for them, and it's important to have that in life. So just making sure to support your child as much as possible. Having a step family and a blended family is not easy at all. The process of transitioning from a single parent home to a step family can be very, very stressful. The integration process is probably very, very difficult for many, but a lot of people have suppressed the feelings that they have. So to make sure that this transition happens as easy as possible, use those tips and the chances of success are way higher. You might as well give it a go, and if it don't work, then so be it, but at least you've given it a go. If there's anything that helped you in this video at all, hit the like button, drop it in the comments below, and let me know if you'd like any more information or tips on how best to help your family and create the successful family that you want. See you in my next video.